Hi everyone. While I am checking the maths projects which I gave to the students on topic statistics, so on the topic to find the average rate of the fire accidents in India in the last 5 years. So while I am checking these projects, really they did very well. The students, all of them did very well. Beautifully decorated and they did in a nice manner. While I am checking this one, so I got one of the nice thing that that particular child, she prepared beautiful flowers by using this craft sheet, and that too she arranged in a in a pattern in a way, by color wise. One is the blue one is the maroon color. Like that she arranged these flowers in a pattern. So in between these two, what can be coming? Which color can be coming? Flower, maroon color. Yes, we are going to get it. Same thing while observing this one, different things in our life. So when I found some here, some shapes in my cupboard. So hexagonal shape and a square shape, circle shape. I got it while I am arranging here. You see this one. So immediately I thought to arrange in this manner. Next one is this shape. Next is this, and the next is this one. So in that manner, if I arrange, so first one is hexagon, next square, next is circle. So in that manner, if I arrange it, which shape can be coming next? Can you guess it? Yes, it is nothing but hexagon can be coming. Same in this manner only, I found when I am arranging flower vase. So I found this one in my flower vase, that here beautifully they are arranged, these petals of this one beautifully arranged in a pattern. So I thought to discuss this one, basing on this one patterns. I thought to discuss a topic which is nothing but we are going to discuss about the patterns and sequences at present in this module.
Look at these roses, how the petals are arranged. They are following some pattern. Coming to the spiral shells also, the spirals are there in a pattern. Look at this spiral conches, how the spirals of these conches are arranged. Regularly we see these honeycombs, in which the rooms of these honeycombs are in the shape of hexagon, and they are sequentially arranged. We see most of these staircases in multi-storied building, which follows the pattern. Even in geometry also, we get patterns in this manner, like a rangoli or the building blocks. When we look at the petals of the leaf in our real life, so we observe that the petals are arranged in some definite order. Coming to the salary increments, also sometimes we see the increments of the salary every year by a fixed amount. For example, if the salary of an officer starts with 20,000 rupees and it increases annually by an increment of 1,000 rupees, then his salary becomes 21,000, like a 22,000, 23,000. In that manner, gradually it increases. So we can find that the salaries are in the subsequent years increased by adding fixed amount. Cricket matches also we see that the number of balls thrown in an inning increases by 6 balls every over. And coming to the, when we throw a rubber ball or a basketball on a marble floor, it will rebound in this manner number of times till it comes to the rest. The rebound will decrease in the following pattern. In these types of patterns, a quantity increases or decreases progressively by a fixed amount. Coming to generally, we know the weekdays will come after every 7 days, the 14 days, 21 days, or the 28 days, in that manner. So regularly we see these type of patterns in puzzles also. See the things. So what will be coming the next? Which thing can be coming? Which shape can be coming? These all things we can see in competitive exams. These patterns are generally known as sequences. Coming to the number patterns also, generally we see these type of patterns in competitive exams. See the few examples are given like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. 0, -2, -4, -6, -8 and so on. The last example is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and so on. They are all perfect squares. Clearly we can guess the next number what will be coming. In the first example it is nothing but the set of odd numbers. The next number obviously it is 11. Coming to the second example, we can guess the next number that it is -10. And in the last example, after 25, 36 can be coming. So these all things we can see in our competitive exams. Each of these arrangements, generally we know it as sequence. The following sequences: 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 and so on. 1, 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, 1/5 and so on. Like in last example, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 are there. Look at the first example. They are all the cubes of the natural numbers. And which we can predict the next number what will be coming. It is nothing but 6 cube is 216. There generally we can generate one formula for it. Coming to the second example, it is a reciprocal of a natural number. Next number obviously after 1/5, 1/6 can be coming. Coming to last one is, it is nothing but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It means they are all set of even numbers, even natural numbers. We know very well that the general form of an even natural number is 2n, where n is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Like that, in each of these arrangements, they are arranged in a definite order according to some rule. So each of these arrangements is known as a sequence. At the last, we can define sequence as an arrangement of numbers in a definite order according to some rule. Now let us discuss about the terms of the sequence. The various numbers which occurs in this sequence are called its terms. We denote the terms of the sequence by A1, A2, A3 and so on, or T1, T2, T3 and so on. The first number of a sequence is called the first term and is denoted by A1. And the second term is denoted by A2. And the third one is denoted by A3. Same like that, in general also we can say the number at the nth place is called the nth term of the sequence and is denoted by An. Even these A1, A2, A3 and An, these we can alternatively can be denoted by T1, T2, T3 and so on. Now let us see some of the sequences like 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on, 2, 4, 6 and so on, and 1, 4, 9, 16 and so on. In the above sequences, we can describe a sequence by writing an algebraic formula. It is nothing but, coming to the first example, it is they are all set of odd numbers. We all know very well that the general form of an odd number is 2n plus 1, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Coming to the second sequence, it is nothing but a set of even numbers. We can write the nth term as 2n, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. And coming to the last example, they are all perfect squares and we can write it as the nth term of this sequence by n square, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. The terms of the sequence do not follow some fixed pattern, but they are generated by some recursive relation. For example, see 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 and so on are there. Here A1 is 1, A2 is 1, A3 is 2, which is nothing but A1 plus A2, and A4 is 3, that is can be written as 1 plus 2, which is equal to A2 plus A3. Like A5 we can get it by adding the A3 plus A4. Like that one relation is there here in it. So in general we can write the general formula for this above sequence as an is equal to an minus 1 plus an minus 2 for n is greater than 2. So like that some of the sequences let us take. Consider the following sequences, which are here. 3 examples are given: 1, 4, 7, 10, 13 and so on, 12, 7, 2, minus 3, minus 8 and so on, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 and so on. In each of these sequences, every term except the first is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term. See, look at the first example. By adding 3 to the starting term, we are getting the second term. So, in between any two consecutive terms, 3 gap is there. So, coming to the second example also here. 7 minus 12 is minus 5. And 2 minus 7 is minus 5. Like that, minus 5 is the gap. And coming to the last example, there is no gap between the terms, but we are going to obtain the next number by adding 0 to the previous term except the first one. So all these type of sequences are called the arithmetic sequences. That common difference is that may be either positive or the negative or the 0. So these type of sequences are called the arithmetic sequences, which are also known as arithmetic progressions. So today we are going to discuss about the arithmetic progressions, which we can call it as AP. So AP is one of these sequences. Now we are going to discuss about this AP in the coming module. And let us discuss about this AP briefly in the next coming class. In this module, what we have discussed till now about the patterns, sequences and the terms of the sequences. Basing on this, so I am giving one worksheet here as a home assignment type. Try these on your own and meet you soon in the next module.